Right here, people! Now my hair's a bit wet at the minute, but that will go very, very fluffy soon because I just shampooed it and I've realised I don't have the I don't have any hair stuff, so it's just going to dry and go very fluffy. So you're going to go, oh, Professor Plum, look at you, you cute little cabba. Probably. Might not say that, but it'll look stupid and like by the time you next see the next clip. But I'm going a bit out of my way today. We're going over to the lovely county of, is it Gloucestershire or Worcestershire? I don't know, because I live on the border of them all. It's one of them two. Probably Gloucester. Anyway, we've got a fridge to fit. It's a bit different, isn't it? Now I believe it's just a normal washing machine valve, like an appliance feed. I hope. Anyway, I've just picked up some pipe because we are going to actually hard pipe it. We're not going to run some plastic like a bunch of fucking cocks. Unless I get there and then I realise I've got to, you know, put it under a plinth or something stupid, in which case I will go off and just get some plastic. But we're going to go and have a look at that one. Then I've got a load of little jobs this afternoon, I'm sure. And I've got some Airbnb customers, not the best Airbnb customers, but I've got sub Airbnb customers that are asking me for new toilet seat. So if I'm really bored, we'll go to B&Q and get a toilet seat. But it depends how bored I am. It's not really one that I'm like desperate to look after, this customer. It's not like my other Airbnb ones where I like jump through hoops for them, because they probably give me like, I don't know, a quarter of my yearly income comes through one or two customers that own Airbnbs. So yeah, right, let's do it. I'll just skip to me there. Right, so there it is. It's push fit pipe in the back. You've got a big long one, it comes all the way around here. Filter, pressure reducing valve, and it's just a washing machine appliance valve. And around here we got a washing machine. So I've just done the cold, clean that up, and we're just going to put another valve next to it. Right, get rid of the water in there. Like that. Come on, till it stops. There we go. Right. Okay. Like that. Yeah, that looks good.
And on Facebook Marketplace.
What, the whole fridge? Oh, right.
I've seen friends of ours have got one of these fridges down in Cornwall. Bloody good. I often thought about getting an American style fridge. And some friends of ours have bought some gear on Facebook Marketplace. I was idly thumbing through Facebook Marketplace and this turned up.
Take a solder. There we go.
Not easy.
Get that purged to clean out the filter. Should be running through.
Yeah.
Yeah, will be a bit horrible, but we'll fill up that bucket, I think.
Yeah.
Well, if you was wondering what the black stuff was that was coming through, it's called a carbon filter, so it's like charcoal basically. So I just got to do the clips, get it all clipped up nice, and job done. So I'm gonna have some plugs. I want some little screws. They will do. 1, 2. Yeah, I think there's only 2. Okay, grab my drill. Let's get that done. Rather annoyingly, we got all the way to the end of that job, and then the touchscreen panel on the front of the fridge, which has a lock to stop kids bumping into it, or when you're cleaning it, stop you pressing it. Does not work. The actual push button, the actual touchscreen is broke. So, yeah. Anyway, okay, I'm on the complete wrong day here, aren't I? That's next Monday. Friday. Right, that's that one done. Now we are going over to a block loo, mixer tap, shower, slow to get hot. Long bloody Compton. That's miles away. Miles away. I've got to go. I've got to do some trips today because I've got to go there. Then I've got to go back on myself again and go all the way out to fucking Stratford upon Avon. Guess what? To replace a toilet seat. I think I told you that earlier. I can't even remember what I said earlier now. Anyway, it's like 11 o'clock. I was too fat for that job. I couldn't fit in anywhere. Everything was too tight. That soldering was a nightmare. I couldn't see it. I was not in. I was soldering down here. That's why the soldering wasn't that great. By my standards. By your standards, you're probably thinking, oh my God, that's an amazing solder. Yeah, because you're not at my level. Yeah, I'm just fucking goat, ain't I? Yeah? PB Plumber wanks to me. He goes, oh, look at that copper. I wish I could do soldering like that. But I can't, so I've had to go to Pressfit. Been up to have a look, and I brought obviously the mega plunger with me. They're the wrong shape. Sometimes you're better to. Where is my? Should be there. Yeah, must have fell in there, I suppose. Right, is to use the drain rod type. Well, I was a bit worried then, but I found it. It was tucked behind the rack here. Yeah. Oh. But that fits a hell of a lot better. But it's a certain shape, so let's go up and do it. Okay, so let's give it a flush. Let it fill up. There we go. It's going away, but it's always backing up, so let's get rid of the rest of the water. And we're going to actually take the toilet out and have a look, because I've got such a funny feeling. She's moved in, this toilet's never flushed properly. If they flush something, it's got stuck behind. Must be. So let me get that unscrewed. Now, the other side. Oh, I hate these toilets because when you do push them back at the end, we're going to be doing it blind. But this silicone is got around there. Cut around that before this thing can even move. Right, hopefully now. Yeah, we go. Right. There we go. Right, let's pull this all the way back. Is that on her? No. Right. Let's just have a look in the bag. Okay. What I thought it was going to be. Right, so the customer's just moved here. She said toilets never worked, and I said, I bet the last guy had diabetes, and she said, yeah, they moved because of ill health. If you see that, and the customer doesn't know already, inform them they need to go to the doctor. There we go. I should spare you the gross details, but how do you get rid of this? Scrape it off. Lovely. And that's it, so break it up. I've got a bag, wear plenty of gloves. And if they split, cry. Now, see how far I'm leaning back. The smell is incredible, but builds up over layers and layers and goes quite hard. And, I pushed it all in there. I'm gonna get all that out. And then we've actually got it in the shower, and I'm gonna give it a good whiz out. So you can see I've got the hose down there. I've got my brush. And all I'm gonna do is just pop that in there. Hopefully we can get that good. you might have been worried about the shower there, but don't worry. I'm taking the trap out. The trap's going to collect all that because it's quite so heavy. Right, trap's nice and clean. Put that back in, and that's the shower all sorted. There is a trick to putting things back in blind. Plenty of silicone grease. We've done the pipe. We've also done the inlet as well. I've also done round there. Always terrifies me. We pushed it back. It's slid in nice, but I'm going to do a little one. So far, so good. Love will tear us apart again. Ooh. Beautiful. Cold shower. It will not get hot. So it's got to be the cartridge. Now, I couldn't find one of these on National Shower Spares. We've got some branding. And we're going to take this head off to get some more photos of it. Take that out. And we'll take a photo of that. Right, so I've emailed National Shower Spares. So that's that one. The other little job, because I said there was 3 jobs, was the kitchen tap leaking out of the spout. And I said, again, bit of silicone grease. So I just popped it off, silicone greased up the rings, put it back together, and you know what, it's working beautiful. Rear door open. Okay, let's get that shut off. And so it's one of them. I just said, look, if it goes again, we'll get a new tap completely. There we go, should be that. I think it's that one. Right, so let's go off. We'll go B&Q. I love going to B&Q. It's my favourite. You know, like how women get all excited about doing an IKEA trip or something. For me, it's B&Q. It's what men like. Let's nick some screws. I love nicking screws from B&Q. Let's go rub some timber, boys. Get a toilet seat. Now I will just quickly double check actually, but I believe it's empty and we got the key code. I'll check and then we'll go to B&Q. You see, that is why you double check, because no, I've got it wrong. They've got guests up until the end of this week, and next week it is free, so anytime next week. I don't know what, it's empty for a whole week in Stratford. Because usually Airbnbs get booked up for fucking months around here. Anyway, maybe she's having some other work done or something, I don't know. But it is sunny, it is hot, and I've realised in this van we do have air conditioning. Booyakasha. Brap. So I'm going to get the old aircon on. Oh, it is beautiful, it's stunning, it is cold. Oh. Let's turn it up, baby. Oh, yes. Right, we'll go fix a toilet because someone's messaged me about a toilet. We'll get that one sorted. Right, let's go. Right, if you're ever thinking about jobbing plumbing, like, I want to do what Professor Plum does and go around just fixing little bits. It is a bit of a nightmare, like booking in your work, because we got like loads of days next week booked. And they're already booked in. I don't want to like pull them forward. I might be able to. But so today, the fridge, I didn't really know how much pipe work I'd have to do. How long does that take? And then the afternoon job, she said, it's 3 different jobs. Some of them are quick and easy. Like the toilet. Toilet could have been the quickest thing to unblock. And then the other bits could have been more sort of difficult. But in the end, it turned out the toilet was more difficult. But it's only, 2 o'clock? Mind you, it's Friday, isn't it? So it's not too bad. Anyway, luckily I do get calls or texts or WhatsApps most days about stuff. And a lot of the time, if you get in touch, they, if they're about, they're happy for you to come the same day. So, got this one. So, toilet fill valve, we'll get that swapped out. Or maybe even just do the washer.
Something.
Right, so I'll go and grab you a new one of them, and then we'll get that swapped out as well. A angle for me, but for you guys, you can actually see this. So, this is called delamination. So you see there's a line straight through the middle. It's two pieces of rubber stamped together. And so water can end up going down the sides. So you see there's a little tiny little bit there. Maybe it's getting in there, I don't know. And these are filled with water. So we can, have I got a knife? No, I haven't got a knife. Let's just rip one. So you can see, filled with water. And you can't do anything about that. You can't fix that. There's no point poking holes in it and trying to, I don't know, be a pimple popper. So we're just going to get one of those, and you can see it's made by Jebret. Nice, easy to identify. And my local merchants do replacements of these. So we'll just go and pick one of them up. He's asked if I could get a new button. Maybe they do new buttons. Ideal standard there. And also it's probably that more than it is the fill valve, but I've got fill valves on the van, so we can always sort that out as well. I've probably got one of them washers in the back, but I'm 2 minutes away from the yard, so I'm just going to go around there. Bear in mind, like I said, it's past 2 o'clock now. That's still warm. I kid you not, these are the best thermoses ever. If you want one, fucking get one, honestly. It's huge, size of my fucking head, and I've got a big head. It's still warm, lush. Right, let's go get that washer. Legit have the best merchants in the universe, to be honest with you. When's the last time you saw one of them? That is a rare vintage find, that is. Also, this is a very old Jebret washer. They've changed the style of them. And so to get that is can be quite a mission. I knew they always stock them. But if you do get really stuck, you can just about get away with the Fluid Master one. The Fluid Master ones seem to work. I've done that in the past. Same shape, same size. They just have they step up, step down. I don't know how to describe it, but they do work. Bit of fiddling about, but you can get them to work. Anyway, he's going to be well happy. He's got his button. Press that on there. Perfect. Right. I'll put that in. Lovely. Oh, there we go. So I'm literally gonna snap it at the top. There we go. Hey, I should do that by hand. Yeah, I'll take that one out. You see how this one's got a flush pipe, but it looks like a close coupled. Ah, it is a close coupled, but they don't really do these anymore. I think because there's no donut washer. They're called a closet. Is it a closet toilet or compact closet toilet or something like that? Anyway, that one out. We've got Viva to go back in. We've got so much space. We'll take that clip out that goes in here. And we can adjust it inside. having too much worry because there's loads of space. It's not like it's tight in there. That's how it'll be tight enough. And this one on here. Oh, we love rubber washers and hoses in plumbing. Makes this so much easier. I say that as that doesn't go on. Come on. Come on. Is that not going in there? There we go. There we go. Lovely. New flush valve. That goes in there. It just pushes and clicks over. There we go. See them tabs. So to undo it, you push them in. I think we did one the other day, didn't we, on this channel? Right. So these sticks. That's obviously the old one because it's short. And I'm just going to use some snips, white snips. So it's now the same height. So if we go in this bag of bits, we know that that is the big one. And the green one is the little one. So we'll line that up. That with some snips. Right there. Yes, perfect. Right. That one goes in the new little one. There's the new little one. There it is. Push that in there. You've got to make sure that pushed right up home. So there are two new ones. And there are our old ones. So old one, old one, old one, old one. We'll put them down there. And then new button with that already in there, and it's just a flat head. So get the lid on, put that through. Now don't worry, I didn't forget. We got to turn this back on first, because if we don't, we can't check for leaks. One, I really cut my finger on something under there. Check for leaks around here. And also we're going to check the height. So I reckon that's going to be far too low. Yeah, that's going to be far too low. But let's see where it stops. Just how it comes out the packet. Look at the distance between there and the fill level. Click, pull, and click it back. Okay, higher, like that. See where that water level ends. Come on, somewhere near that line. Oh, that is spot on. That's even better though. Right, now this blue clip, let's kind of hold it like this. Feel down the splines, feel down the shaft, stroke the shaft, and then push it up in there. There we go. Now we can put the lid on. Might not be obvious straight away, but there is a difference between which side. See down here, you got that little tab there, and you haven't on the other side, so you've got to look down it, and we've got to work out which way is where. So that way. Then that'll push in. Should push in, come on. There we go, like that. And we'll tighten up this one. Like that. Now, I've got these two. Now, I believe they're different thicknesses. One's bigger, one's smaller. The bigger one is that one. Smaller one is that one. And they do click because you see they got that hook there. That goes onto the back of there and stops it from pinging up when it's depressed. There we go. Push it till it clicks, push it till it clicks. And that's them in there. Right, there we go. Have a fucking smashing weekend. If you're watching this on the day that it actually gets posted, not tomorrow morning or next week or next month, have a good weekend. Yeah? Have a beer on me. No, for me. Not on me. I'm not paying for your beer. But have a beer for me, please. Cheers. So, I'm going to go home. It's hot. It's hot. I need aircon. I'm going to go get the car, the van washed. Car. What am I on about? I don't own a car. Get the van washed. I'll go get the van scrubbed up nice. And then do you know what's coming? Do you know what's coming? A bloody van tour, mate. The van tour. I promised you. It was like, oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow. It'll be the next video. Blah, blah, blah. Promise you, this weekend, that is what I'm filming. That is exactly what I'm filming. So the van tour is coming out. The next video. Do you want it Monday? Do you want it Sunday? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, smash that fucking subscribe button. If you don't, mate, I'm a bit worried about you. You know what I mean? You'll probably touch cats. That's what you're going to be known for. Oh, it's that bloke who touches his cat. If you don't subscribe, so subscribe. Right, bye. Is it lazy just to like go to a car wash and just get it valid? It ain't lazy. I couldn't be asked. To wash it. And then I can just worry about clearing the back out because the back is a shithole. I look rough. Age is catching up with me now, innit? I should have powdered up before I got on camera, you see. Right. It's washed. It's ready. Next video, van tour.